Have you ever crossed a movie that, sure, it's not perfect by any means, and it may have a similar concept or similar themes that feel familiar, you've seen it 1,000 times before, but for whatever reason, the way that this film presents those similar themes, and it has a charm to it, and it has great performances, and it hits you at a particular time in your life that makes it so relatable while you're watching it, that by the end of the film, you just fall in love with it. Well, that's how I felt about checking out the new comedy film by the name of My Old Ass. So I didn't know anything about this film before I saw it in my early screening. Only thing I knew was that Aubrey Plaza was in it, and I'm a huge fan of hers. But the basic plot is you have a character by the name of Elliott, which had already run me over from that. She's 18, she's going away to college, she's hanging out with her friends one night, they're having some fun, and lo and behold, she comes across her 39-year-old self, and she has an interaction, and he kind of learns about things from the future that can affect her present. I'll tell you all, this film is absolutely charming. It has so much heart to it. It is very funny, and the performances are just incredible. Aubrey Plaza, like I said, a big fan of her. She's phenomenal in this film. The wit, the charm is all there. The star of this movie, who's an absolute star in the making, is Maisy Stella. She was giving me the vibes from like Haley Steinfeld in The Edge of 17, and just has so much screen presence, and you just rooted for her throughout the entire film. I love how this film takes a concept that you've seen before, but it's so clever and so creative in its approach of this coming-of-age, heartfelt story. I just love the idea how it kind of reverses the concept of your older self actually getting lessons from your younger self, because your younger version doesn't have the pressures of being an adult and all the different stuff, and just can appreciate the moment they're living in. And look, I have no shame in admitting this to you all. When it gets to the third act of this film, I knew certain things were going to happen, but it's in the execution, and I'm not going to lie, I shedded a couple tears. This film is full of heart. It has some great natural situational comedy, and it's just a great movie that's going to make you feel good after you're done watching it. This movie has a limited release starting September 13th, but will have a wider release September 27th, and it will eventually be streaming on Amazon Prime, and from me to you, I can't recommend this movie enough.